Have you ever noticed that after a few minutes of scrolling through TikTok, your brain goes into a weird state, like time disappears, your willpower is drained, and suddenly 2 hours have passed, and you can't even remember what you saw? This isn't distraction, it's manipulation, scientific, calculated, and frighteningly effective. It's not an exaggeration, it's neurology applied to attention control. You're being conditioned and you don't even know it. TikTok wasn't designed to entertain, it was designed to capture your attention and over time, rewire the way your brain works. Every gesture, every video, every swipe is a command sent straight to your neurological system. And with every second you spend on the platform, you sink deeper into a cycle of psychological addiction. This cycle feeds on itself. The more you use, the more you need. And the more you need, the more you lose control. Researchers at Peking University conducted a study that found that after just 90 minutes of continuous use, adolescents' brains showed similar activity patterns to those in withdrawal from substances like cocaine. It's real, it's documented, and it's happening to you right now. The alarming thing? It's not just teenagers. Adults, seniors, children, all age groups are showing similar behavioral symptoms of addiction. But how can something seemingly harmless cause so much damage? The answer lies in the way your brain handles dopamine. With each new video, especially those that come randomly and unpredictably, your brain receives a microdose of this substance associated with pleasure. However, unlike a real reward, such as completing a task or achieving a goal, these doses do not have lasting content. It is empty pleasure, which leaves a residue, and this residue takes its toll. In the long run, your brain loses its sensitivity to dopamine. What used to give you pleasure now doesn't. You need more. Shorter videos, faster ones, more impactful ones. MIT studies show that TikTok uses the same principle of variable reinforcement that makes casinos so addictive. In other words, you never know if the next video will be funny, controversial, shocking, or useless. And it's precisely this uncertainty that keeps your brain on constant alert, eager for the next stimulus. This unpredictability creates a state of continuous mental arousal. Your nervous system goes into hunting mode. But unlike a real hunt, you never catch anything. It's an endless chase for the next pleasure shot. But it doesn't stop there. The algorithm is a machine that watches you. It records where you pause, what you watch to the end, what you rewatch, what you ignore, and then it builds, in real time, a timeline that knows more about your unconscious desires than you do. It doesn't show you what you like. It shows you what hooks you, what keeps you scrolling, what makes you forget to leave. With each new scroll, you are being mapped, adjusted, and most importantly, manipulated. At Stanford University, a study of young people between the ages of 14 and 21 showed that heavy TikTok users had a drop of up to 30% in their ability to concentrate on simple tasks. Short-term memory, also compromised. Executive functions, drastically reduced. And most alarmingly, this degeneration is not reversible in the short term. It takes months, sometimes years, to recover previous levels. We are talking about a silent cognitive erosion that no one sees until it is too late. And there's more. Heavy TikTok use messes with your circadian rhythm. You know that light, restless sleep that you can't recover from? It's your brain trying to process an overdose of visual and audio stimuli. Your mind goes into a state of hyper-alert. Even when you're asleep, your nervous system is still activated. It's as if you never really rest. The impact of this, chronic fatigue, irritability, memory lapses, depression, this pattern is creating a generation of people who are exhausted, distracted, anxious, and dependent on constant stimulation to feel alive. A generation where silence makes them uncomfortable. Where going 5 minutes without looking at a screen feels unbearable. And that, my friends, is a clear sign that mind control has begun. This is not just a question of digital health, it is a question of psychological survival. But there is a way out of this cycle, but it requires courage, and it requires awareness. And most people don't even realize they're trapped. The first phase is called by neuroscientists the dopaminergic reboot. It's a period where you radically cut out any digital stimuli that generate dopamine spikes. TikTok, Instagram, Reels, Shorts, video games, pornography, fast food. Yes, all of these act on the same brain centers. It's no coincidence. These are the same neural pathways that are being exploited by different industries. You can start with 24 hours, then work your way up to 72. Ideally, do it for a week. During this time, you'll experience withdrawal symptoms, anxiety, extreme boredom, the urge to just take a peek. But that's your brain trying to keep you in the cycle. Hang in there. Because what comes next is liberating. You start to regain your focus. You start to think clearly. You start to enjoy the little things again. After this period, you begin the neural reconstruction phase. Replace screen time with activities that stimulate the prefrontal cortex: reading, writing, physical exercise, manual hobbies, conscious silence. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that just 20 minutes of meditation a day for 2 weeks increases the density of gray matter in areas associated with attention, emotional regulation, and empathy. It's like replanting a garden that was nothing but ashes. It's also vital to create an environment that's conducive to recovery. Turn off notifications, put your phone out of the bedroom at night, use nighttime modes, and most importantly, never start your day by opening social media. This sets the mental tone for the next 24 hours. If the first stimulus of your day is a fast-paced, noisy video, your brain will spend the rest of the day seeking that same intensity. This creates a cycle of morning hyperstimulation that ruins your productivity and well-being. Want an even more disturbing fact? A former TikTok employee revealed that internally the app is called a silent weapon, because they know the impact they have, they know what they are causing, and they keep pushing stimulus after stimulus. Because the more distracted you are, the more manipulable you become. And the more manipulable, the more profitable you are. Your time has become a commodity. Your mind, a commodity. You are not weak for being addicted. You were trained for this, conditioned. Every second on the app was designed by behavioral psychologists to keep you there. It is attention engineering, designed to exploit your deepest vulnerabilities. But now you know. Now you have a choice. Comment "I knew it" if you already felt there was something wrong with this. And don't forget to subscribe, because in the next video I'm going to show you the 3 darkest psychological mechanisms hidden within social media algorithms. And the third one is so dangerous that it's been banned in some countries. Think you know TikTok? You have no idea what he really is.